If you're looking for a more rugged iPhone case that doesn't look ridiculously big and bulky, then this is the ESR Cyber Tough Case. And these are my thoughts after using it daily. So let's talk about the build quality and design of this case. It is obviously going to be thicker than your standard case, and the reason for that is for that extra protection. And what you can see here is that this is a flexible side, but you have a harder cased back, so that if you drop it, it's nice and solid. Also, you can see here that we have the protective corners. So these are shock absorbing, get your words out, and you can see it's a softer material than what is here to give it that extra bounce if you drop it. You'll also see here that we have got a camera guard protection, which is really cool. It doubles as a stand, which I will show you later, but you can see here it is slightly raised. So when you pop that down and lay it on a table, it is not going to scratch your lenses at all. It also covers the whole of the camera plateau if you're looking at the 17 Pro or Pro Max case. So you're going to get extra protection for the aluminium underneath as well. Moving on to the front, again, we have a raised lip at the side to protect your screen if you don't have a screen protector on. If you do, it's extra protection. But as you can see, if you pop that down on the table, it is going to slightly lift it, so you're not going to get any micro scratches from anything that is sat on that desk or any abrasions. Also, in terms of the design, we have the buttons, so they're fully covered, but they are nice and clicky, which I like. You've also got the camera bump here, so that's nice and responsive. So it's open, so it's nice and responsive there, you can see. And on the bottom, there is actually a USB-C cover, so it covers your port, so it doesn't get any dust in there. So that's quite a nice touch. And also there is an extra layer of protection on the microphones at the bottom for the audio. So there's like a grill there, so again it's protecting from any debris that might be coming in. This comes in a number of different colors. I think it's 3. I've got the orange because I have the cosmic orange iPhone, but it doesn't really matter what color you have because you have that full cover of the camera plateau, so you can go for any color that you fancy. So let's talk about how I've got on with this for everyday use. I'm going to cover a couple of points here. First up, let's talk about MagSafe. And yes, it is a MagSafe compatible, as you can see, and it is a really strong magnet that is in here. So I have my desk charger here, which is MagSafe, and if I just pop that on there, you can see that that attaches nice and strong, and it is not going anywhere. So it is perfect for you, those of you who like a MagSafe accessory, like a wallet, for instance. The other thing that I've enjoyed about this phone, and we touched on it slightly earlier in the video, is the fact that the camera guard also acts as a stand. So it pops out, so you can rest it this way, or vertically or horizontally. And I found that really useful for when I am looking at recipes or just watching content at my desk. So that's a really nice touch and really adds a good benefit to this phone. In terms of other things with everyday use, I've found that this has been really comfortable. I find it really nice in hand, and it is not difficult to get into your pockets at all. So if you're like me and you don't carry a bag around all the time, then this is really nice. It's not adding so much bulk that you can't carry it in your pocket nice and easily. So who should be looking at buying this particular case? Well, it's for people who want that extra bit of protection. You spend a lot of money on these phones and you don't want it to break. I'd also recommend it for people who are parents, like myself, when you've got small humans running around, stealing your phone and not really paying too much attention and occasionally dropping it. This case really does help with that. Who is this case not for? Well, like we said previously, if you are somebody who likes a minimal look and you don't want a lot of bulk adding to your phone, then this is probably not the case for you. So my final thoughts. This is a really solid option if you're looking for a rugged case, and I don't think you would regret giving it a look. I will link it in my description below if you're interested in looking at getting one of these cases. One of the benefits is they're not particularly expensive either, so it is good value. Also, if you enjoyed this video today, I'd really appreciate it if you considered subscribing to my channel, and I will catch you in the next one.